So today's recipe is gonna be grilled tilapia, but this is not gonna be your average grilled tilapia or the grilled tilapia that most people are used to. I mean, you would not want to have your tilapia the same way over and over and over again. And I love tilapia, so I'm always looking out for different ways of making it better and better. So what we have here is our main star of the show, tilapia, right here, and it's very fresh. As you can see, when you press it, it bounces. When you put pressure on it, it bounces right back. That tells you it's fresh tilapia. We have our bell peppers, different colors. We have our tomatoes. We have our different flavors of peppers. We have our carrot. We have our maggi. We have our ginger and some onions. Y'all know how we do. It's about to go down. We start off by washing our tilapia, making sure it's neat and clean. You know, this tilapia has already been washed, but I'm just making sure it's perfect. So now we're going to proceed to prep our veggies. So what we have here is our different flavors of peppers, a little bit of garlic, onions, and ginger. So now we're going to pour into our pot a generous amount of oil. And you don't necessarily have to wait for the oil to heat up. We're just going to add in our veggies here. So we're going to let this fry for about 10 minutes. Then we move on to the next step. And you should give it a gentle stir from time to time. So the purpose of this is we're gonna use the oil as part of our ingredients for our sauce to marinate the fish with, and you want all the flavors of these veggies incorporated in the oil. Y'all know how we do, and it's healthy. Now after 10 minutes, all we have to do is to take out the veggies. And put them in a blender. So after we're done taking out all the veggies, we're gonna leave the oil to cool off because we're gonna use it still. Now that the oil is cooled, what we're gonna do is scoop some of it and add it to the veggies in the blender. We're gonna add in our maggi. We pulled out our marinade from the blender into a bowl, and this is what it looks like. And oh my God, you should taste this joint. Just taste it. That's what I'm talking about. That's perfection right there. So this is we're gonna use this to marinate our fish. Next step is to make incisions on the fish, just to make sure that our marinade penetrate every part of this fish right here. Every single part of this fish right here. There you have it. Our incisions are all done. Fish is still intact, both front and back. So there you have it. We're gonna let this sit and marinate for about an hour. Then we proceed to the next step. Popping up. So while we let it sit and marinate, we're gonna start with our banku. Y'all know how it is. This here is the banku mix. So what you do is you pour the contents into a pan and add water. And what I'm doing is I'm making sure there are no lumps in it. You don't want your banku lumpy. So when you feel like everything is even, we're gonna put it on the gas. So this is a grill pan. We're just gonna take a little bit of the fish marinade and spread it at the bottom. Have here our prep veggies. That's our bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, and carrot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these veggies in the grill pan. Y'all know I like my food colorful and healthy. We're gonna put on top the oven rack, and on top of the oven rack, we're gonna put our tilapia. Bow to go down. Go down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on broil, because when you put it on broil, the heat comes from the upper part of the oven. And plus it's quicker. And some people say that when you put fish on broil, it dehydrates the fish. I think it's actually the opposite. Just try it, and I'm sure you're gonna fall in love with it. When you put fish on broil, it still retains all the juices from the fish or meat, whatever that you put in the oven. So we're gonna put this fish here 15 minutes on each side, and we all set. So we have our banku on the gas, and with this you need to constantly stir. It should be consistent throughout, else you're gonna have lumpy banku and you don't want that. Damn, I can't wait for all this to be over. Like, I can't wait for the food to finish cooking. I mean, this is gonna be, y'all know what time it is. This is gonna be the bomb. Just can't wait to finish preparing my food. It's about to go down. And it's always advisable to clean as you go, so you don't end up having a pile of dishes after your food is done. Just look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Minutes, we took it out, and I've already flipped it. And I bet you when you put it on broil instead of bake, it's easier to flip and it does not tear. So what I'm doing is I'm just coating it with a little bit of the marinade. We toast it back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Then it's all set. So once it starts to get thicker, you can either choose to add water or not. It depends on how hard or soft you want it. But you keep stirring. You know, you don't stop. There you have it. All set, all set, all set. See, if I had put this on bake, this fish would break apart. But because I put it on broil, it's still juicy, crispy on the outside, juicy and soft on the inside. That's how you want your grilled tilapia. So what I did is I left my veggies here to grill a little bit. I'm gonna take it out in about, say in about 5 minutes. As you can see, our banku is turning out pretty good. Should be done in 5 minutes. Banku all set.